Welcome back to King's Quest Chapter 5, The Good Night. It is time to venture down into the bottom of the well and see what traps Manny has laid down for me, because surely he has set some. It will be very unlike him to let King Graham just stroll down there and meet him face to face. Very reminiscent once again of the first chapter. I think it's almost the same exact camera angle here. Descending into the well.
I'm gonna feel that for the next 10 years.
Not as nimble as he once was, though, of course.
I don't remember adventures being so hard on the knees. Forget leg day. I need to strengthen these ankles day.
Love the background. Those waterfalls hand-drawn. Looks amazing. And as always, don't pull the lever with a dead skeleton on it. It's not a good idea. Look at that guy. He's not having a good day. That's why I'm going to pull this lever instead.
Well, I didn't feel that one. I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Keep your eyes peeled, Gordon. He should be here any second.
You know how I feel about that name.
Fine, Mordak. Open your eyes. Look alive. Don't screw this up.
Screw this up. Might I remind you, it's my magic keeping you alive.
Yes, and when your magic concocts a working batch of cosmolotion, I'll praise you. But my patience has grown thin, and I will not tolerate any more mistakes.
Brother, I warned you to stay away from those potions. You wouldn't hear it. I've wasted 30 years of my life trying to duplicate Hagatha's formula. And I'm afraid at this point, I'm ready to move forward or move on.
Is your mind slipping in your golden years? Have you forgotten everything I've sacrificed for you? I took you in from the cold. I saved you from a life of goblin slavery. And you have the gall to complain about 30 measly years?
Well, sometimes it still feels like I'm a slave to a goblin.
Hold your tongue, Morden, or I will.
Pretty abusive relationship that Morden has there with Manny. I don't know if I'd be very happy with all of that. So there's a sign here. But it looks like the bridge is closed. So I guess I'll go up ahead and confront Mordak. Or Morden, whatever you prefer. He obviously prefers Mordak.
Mordak, didn't I extinguish your flame years ago?
I was hiding under the floorboards.
I knew it.
How's the family?
Getting along surprisingly well since you shrunk them.
So glad to hear that.
Uh-huh. You mind moving out of the way? I have some business to attend to with your boss.
Manannan has strictly forbidden me to let you pass, unless you can convince me that your mind is still strong and quick.
And how might I go about that?
Follow those clearly labeled signposts.
Of course.
Bring me back proof that you have completed each trial, and then I will escort you to Manannan.
I know you won't answer honestly, but I'll ask anyway. Is all this some form of an elaborate trap designed to crush my bones, yank my arms out, or contort my body into a twisted sculpture of death?
No.
Sounds like some good clean fun.
Alright, so the bridge is down and I can continue along the path. I need to continue proving my worthiness to meet Manannan once again for a final duel. I can do that, no worries. As long as King Graham doesn't fall down, then we'll be okay.
I can't figure out if something just broke or snapped back into place.
Alright, let's go down here. I wonder if the dragon's gonna be here. That's what I really want to know. What happened to the dragon?
Grandpa, are you all right?
I just haven't thought about these stories, in a long time.
Your ears are all red.
Just give me a moment. This part gets a little wacky. I think I should rest a bit first. You mind getting Grandma in here?
I'll be back after your nap.
Get your rest, dear. I'll be back after dinner.
I'll be fine. Take your time.
Just ring the bell if you need me.
Good night, my love. Remember your promise? Always seek adventure. I wondered where you went off to. No, it's not time yet. I was promised another. I'll fight it, I assure you. But... Oh, I'm afraid you're right. You've always been a straight shooter. It's true. The mirror never promised I would live another adventure. Only that my adventure would live on. Just let me say goodbye.
Afanata.
Do you smell that germite, Graham? It's a toxic fume, I'm afraid. One that is said to challenge the strength of the mind.
Wow, so a lot has happened there. Your memory is fading. To prove that your mind is still strong, you must survive your own thoughts. And how cool is this? They're paying some tribute to the old King's Quest game with the same graphics scheme, sort of. Queen Valenice pleads with you to stay. Dear, you're pushing yourself too hard. Please don't engage with Manannan. Stay here and be with your family. I could never leave the kingdom in this wretched state for our children. Gotta love the music too, got some green sleeves going on. You see a man who has a lot of unresolved business to attend to. Rosella and I can work to restore the kingdom. Please let us help. You don't need to face Manannan alone. I'm afraid I have to, son. Dad, you've given us everything we need. All we need now is you. There are still plenty of treasures I wish to leave for you. I don't know why my music stopped. You find a golden locket on the ground and put it in your pocket. You're not sure what this treasure is for, but you are sure you will need it later. Anything else I can interact with here? I don't understand armor. Huh. So that's a little bit of a joke, because you have to type out specifically what you wanted to do in the old King's Quest game, and if you misspelled things, it just wasn't having it. Behind Achaka's bust, you see a random string of pearls. You pick up the valuable, but useless pearls and store them in your seemingly endless pocket. Okay. Anything over here? These small bushes in the background hold vast amounts of valuables, yet useless treasure. You store it all in your magically never-filled pockets. Got all 8 points here. There's this famous sea monster that patrols the moat around the castle of Daventry. We at Sierra wish to thank you for playing King's Quest. We are very sorry that you did not succeed and hope you will fare better next time. Good luck. Damn it, so I don't know what I did wrong there. Oh, never mind. We're moving through the generations here. Alright, nice little song there. And look at that, it is the Hobblepots back to life.
Graham? Is that you?
He looks so old and pickled. Not the good kind.
Chester? Muriel? Wait. If you're here, does that mean that I am...
Oh, calm down, honey. It's hardly your time yet. We're just here to help you navigate your own imagination.
I'm here for the snacks. You, sir, have some delicious memories.
Chester Hobblepot, we're here to feed Graham's mind, not your belly.
Oh, Muriel, can't we do both? Every other thought in here is a popcorn-flavored jelly bean.
I wouldn't mind some friendly advice. Perhaps on outsmarting Manny. Or how I can make sure the legacy of King Graham the Wise will not be left behind.
Haven't we taught you anything?
Legacies are not about what you leave behind for people. They're about what you leave inside of people.
Uh-huh. Your kingdom is best left for the young, dearie.
That's it. You don't have any quips or an item to give me that will eventually solve all my troubles?
We've given all we have to give. You're gonna have to figure out the rest of it alone.
Wake up, Graham. Your mind is strong.
That was really cool. I enjoyed that retro sequence there. As a reminder, if you kind of liked a little bit of that, I am doing all the old King's Quest game on my channel. I've done 2 so far, and I had planned to do a few more by this point, but haven't gotten around to them yet. But I will. So I think I have all the items I need to prove my worthiness to face off against my Nanan once again. This game's getting heavy, man. I don't like where it's going. Wait a minute. I was just looking at the sign. Just wondering if there was anything else there. Alright, let's go.
You have your proof yet? Where's your proof?
I think I have to show him the crystal.
Great. Set that over there, and let me know when you've completed the trial of speed. I still need proof that you completed the trial of speed.
So I guess I have to put the lock here as well.
Excellent. Right this way, please.
Well, where is he?
Meow. Charmed, I'm sure.
Are you kidding me? You wish to challenge me like this?
Careful what you say, King. My species has no bearing on my abilities.
I have no problems with cats, Manny, or goblins, or sphinxes. My issues are all with you.
No matter. The duel hasn't even begun, yet I've already won. Are you aware that you've hand-delivered everything I need to complete another batch of Cosmolotion?
Shocker.
Allow me to explain that you, King Graham the Imbecile, have once again...
Yeah. Wax poetic for 2 more hours, won't you? Pardon my vacant expression, though. I can barely hear out of my left ear anymore.
Fine, have it your way. I'll speak with brevity, long sentences, drawn-out syllables to emphasize a point, raising my voice, more sesquipedalian words, overuse of the term moron, and I'll need a hair from your beard for my final ingredient.
See you at sundown.
Meet me at the floating island.
Good chat.
Dad, we brought you some treats. Dad?
Oh. Well.
Grandpa!
Oh.
Dad, say something. Gwendolyn, go get the nursemaids.
No.
What do you want me to do? What can I get you? You want Mom? Mom!
Story.
Sorry?
No, story.
The story. Help me finish it.
Let's get him back in bed. Grab his feet.
I couldn't reach the bell.
I should have known you would try to escape.
I thought I needed one more adventure. One last trophy to hang on these shelves. But the only treasures I need are standing right beside me.
It's okay, love. You can stop fighting. It's time.
Not before my story is done. You have to finish it.
Me? I don't know how it ends.
I'll help you.
I can't. I'm not ready. Gart should tell it.
Grandfather's passing his hat to you. I think you should take it.
Go ahead, Pillow.
King Grandpa, the greatest adventurer to ever live, would do anything in his power to protect his family. As the sun set atop the floating island, Mordak places the final goblet down for a toxic duel of wits.
That's a great start.
Welcome, friend. I'm glad you could make it.
Mananan restored himself back into human form using the ingredients Grandpa had unknowingly brought to him. But he was weak. The germite crystal was the only thing keeping him alive.
Mordak has carefully designed a series of trials to test our wits. Don't worry, he hasn't given me any answers. Some of the goblets have been topped with hypnotic powder. We will complete each station individually. If you drink from any of the tainted cups, you will lose and be under my spell, and vice versa.
The goblets have been set up in stations, each with their own rules.
I'll spare you the long speech and just let you read the rules. Ready to prove a goblin is smarter than a man?
So here we are, guys, the final challenges of the game, or at least I assume. As I predicted, the game has gotten quite heavy. A lot has happened this episode, and I hope you're excited to kind of conclude this adventure in the next one. So be sure to subscribe, join the channel, leave a like on the video. See you next time.